Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Spotlight Reports, where we shine a light on the stories that shape our world. Tonight, we're taking a closer look at one of America's most infamous figures, Larry Hoover. Born in 1950 in Jackson, Mississippi, Larry Hoover moved to Chicago as a young boy and quickly found himself drawn into a life of crime. At just 4 years old, he was already making headlines for his involvement with the Supreme Gangsters. But it wasn't until his teenage years that Hoover would become one of the most notorious figures in Chicago's street gang scene. As the co-founder of the Black Gangster Disciple Nation, also known as the Gangster Disciples, Hoover's name became synonymous with violence and intimidation. He was convicted of ordering the murder of a rival dealer back in 1973, and his sentence is still hanging over him today, a whopping 150 to 200-year term behind bars. But that's not all it took for Larry Hoover to land himself in federal prison. In 1997, he was convicted on charges including conspiracy and operating a criminal enterprise from behind bars. That sentence added 6 more life terms to his already long list of convictions, a total of 7 life sentences, plus the ongoing state conviction that keeps him locked up. Despite spending over 5 decades behind bars, with most of that time served in solitary confinement at the notorious ADX Florence Supermax facility in Colorado, Hoover's story has gained new momentum in recent years. And it all thanks to a little bit of celebrity advocacy. In 2021, Kanye West and Drake used their platforms to highlight Hoover's case, calling for his release through a benefit concert and other public forums. Fast forward to May 2025, when President Donald Trump took matters into his own hands, or rather, the president's pen. With a single stroke of the pen, Trump commuted Hoover's federal life sentences, a decision that has sparked both celebration and controversy among those close to Hoover's case. But despite this major development, Larry Hoover remains incarcerated due to his ongoing state conviction for the 1973 murder. And even with his federal sentences now off the books, his release date is still a long way off, a full 8 years away, in fact. That's when he'd be eligible for parole at the ripe age of 111. So what does this mean for Hoover's future? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. With Trump's commutation, Larry Hoover's story is far from over. We'll continue to follow his case and bring you updates as more information becomes available. That's all for tonight's Spotlight Reports. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the world of America's most infamous figures.